All right, our weird run continues. It is a run that I am unconvinced has what it takes to kill the shackles. I don't really know what our final fight looks like. Could go well, could go poorly. But there's the creature den. I like finding that. Wow, we have to find it because we just put something on our cart that allows us to find it. We're going to the hospital, which, considering we're broke, feels a little bad, but I want the creature den.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Yes, more positive affinity changes. I guess the plus 10% chance to for affinity changes to happen is going to play off of your stress. So if you keep your party low stress, it will usher you into a new age of your people being simpatico. Yeah, we literally can't afford anything. Well, except trinkets, but not useful. Creature den, here we come. Oh, yeah, everybody wants the creature den, except Boudica. Boudica, why do you have to ruin it? Everybody was so excited.
Ahead, a bestial refuge, littered with bones and less identifiable remains.
A bestial refuge. Oh, I would have read that as bestial refuge. But Wayne knows what's up, for sure.
That we may properly excise our portion.
Alright, we're gonna fight. You and Boudica, I think that's probably fine. Let's get Sarmenti's relationships going. In a positive direction, mostly. Spoders. Oh, we had such a hard time with the last ambush, didn't we? So I don't like this play. But I'm going to move Sarmenti forward. Yeah, that was very, very sad. Hang in there. Baldwin, hang in there. Alright, Boudica, settle down. Nothing bad's happening. Don't stun. Alright. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling here. We gotta get the dodges off. They're just, it feels like there's so many of them. And so few of us. Get off my jester. Let's get Retribution rolling to try and take some heat off the jester. Okay, Boudica just needs some help. I don't think it's wise for us to slow roll that one.
A petty hindrance.
And I think since we already have a taunt up here, I think we can use Bellow to remove some dodge tokens. I don't like spiders. Weird, I know. Unfortunate. Brace up. Oh, everything's fine. It's just a few spiders. I was gonna say, still big enough to get the kill. And then I want to get most of this stuff fired up before we kill this spider. So I'm going to try and stall through this entire turn without getting the kill. A little worried about the Jester, to be sure. And then as soon as the turn ticks over, we're going to go hard on the spider and try and take it out real quick. We're working on it, Boudica. Don't be so dramatic. I hate that we can't... It's gonna take one more action here, which is unfortunate. Oh, get the kill. Nice. Okay, so we still get 2 actions, which is good. Ah, it's kind of gross. Let's see. We already have 2 taunt tokens. We are blinded, though. So I'm focusing on this one because it can't then eat a corpse and become more powerful. Violet Machine, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's get some more bleeds going here. Don't eat the corpse, please. Nice. Okay, good. I'm going to be purging a lot, because I want to get rid of the corpses so that we don't have to deal with them. This one's our next target. I'm not sure if these guys can hit the front row. I should probably check before I go much further. Like, I think they can only hit the front row. I'm very concerned about Sarmenti's health, since, again, we don't have a good way to heal. I mean, we have 1 triage kit, but... one triage kit does not do what we need it to. We don't have any crit, so that's fine. Oh yeah, let's check. Do they have... So they can technically munch Sarmenti. So I think we want to be a little careful there. Actually, who do you... Okay, you and Baldwin could use some relationship improvements. I could have purged there, and I guess one of these will probably eat the corpse, unfortunately, but I think it is wiser not to, yeah, we can remove the crit, so I'm not super concerned about it. That's what Bellow is for. It is an interminable conflict, I agree. That should, it doesn't put a bleed up. And it resists the vulnerable too? What a disappointment. Which one's going first? Okay, it's the other one. So let's knock... actually... That was very disappointing. Let's see. Okay. Now we'll use Bellow to remove... Well, let's do that for potential relationship gains. Bellow to remove the crit. And also slow him down. Okay, now we probably... The oozes. I feel like our leper has been getting a lot of diseases. Is that just me, or is there something going on here? Do we try and rush it down, or do we purge? Purge is a safer bet if we don't think we're gonna get the kill. I'm not sure we're getting the kill, so I'm gonna slow roll it, because especially since we're double winded here, better that than have to deal with another round of crit tokens, I feel like. We need some healing solve, I feel like. That would be swell. We need some way to heal in general. Obviously, now that we've killed all the potential healers. Deliver to the inn. Discount on all combat items +1 mastery. Alright. We'll take it. So what was it? The 4 road battles was for Fate's Foteller, which I actually do want to put on the... on Boudica.
The flame sputters. You must give hope to get it.
Oh, this fight is not good. This is going to be a little scary. Because they have so much backline, and we just stink at backline stuff. Scared enough of her that I'm going to use a smoke bomb. I may have to use the triage kit here. We'll see. That's clutch. $12 is not enough. Unfortunately. I need to control the damage because this is just not not what we're looking for. And hopefully that doesn't force more damage on Sarmenti from the maid, or the lady, excuse me. Yep. Okay, the lady's now locked in and going to be ruining Sarmenti's life. We're gonna have to use the triage kit, I think. I don't think there's any way around it.
A righteous action.
Everybody, though. Everybody be hurtin' at the moment. Fortunately, you can only bandage yourself. Let's do this in hopes that this forces them to attack the front a bit more. Oh, I didn't use the triage kit, did I? That was a mistake. Need to use that this turn. This is absolutely terrifying because we have no death blow resist. So that's kind of like our last heal. And because this fight may be over any second...
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
How, oh how. We need some healing solve. Yeah, Anubis, I think that voice line is improperly placed. The loathing should not fester when we reduce loathing. Okay, there's a hospital. We're going to need that for the healing, and we're just going to have to hope that we can limp our way in. My kingdom for some healing solve. I don't want to lose Torch here. But I also don't want to ruin all of Baldwin's relationships. This one might give us some laudanum or something like that. That's not what we needed.
Laden, you can carry no more.
I'm going to hang on to some of the food. I just got rid of the good food, though. Pay no attention to that. We're not going to be dealing... This is our last... Yeah, this is our last region, so Burn Salve is not useful to us. And then we're going to go up this way. This is tough. We need a couple of surgeon stables to get us some passive healing. But we're definitely not going to have any positive. This may be the first run where I've never had a positive relationship. Because I feel like we keep missing the mark. Okay, so there's a hoarder. Okay. Well, we're going right because I need to buy some healing or some healing salve, I think. Which does mean we miss out on the hero shrines, one of the hero shrines. Is there always healing salve? I actually don't know. Is there ever healing salve at hospitals? There might not be.
To decide what is real, holding back fits of laughter. And
Oh, we can't afford the roast? You have to be kidding me. We're so broke. We're not going to be able to afford anything. Stitching kit is not that useful. We're just looking for healing items right now. We have to save our baubles. The Brilliant Brew is good, but it's not like A tier. Alright, we actually may be too broke to even bother with the hospital. And road battles. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can technically get it by skipping this hero shrine if we go this way. So I'm going to risk it, even though our hit points are in need of some love. And also, we're probably going to get a cultist ambush, which is never what you like to see. But we do have a lot of smoke bombs. So, and then over here... Bleed resist. The ethereal dust I never utilize effectively. Nor the toxic ichor. We'll do this for relationship building for the moment.
pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world.
Pillaging brigands. Is this an antiquarian fight? No. Okay.
Collaboration confers advantage.
I'm going to try and get ahead of the stress curve. We've been having a hard time with that. I feel like for a while our party was so fast, and now our party is so slow. Okay. That was meant to be a retribution. We really need to keep the focus on the leper much more aggressively, I feel like. Because the leper can actually take care of things. Okay, you're roasted, lady. I really feel like I need... Jester's going to go first. I'm going to strengthen the Jester to hopefully one-shot the dog. Jester did not go first. I was wrong. Oh, I hate the sound the dog makes. And then I'm trying to hold off here. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it, Lukta. Any RPG games to recommend that you have a firearm like a musket or a pistol, but with magic too? That is an interesting combination, and not an easy one for me to think of off the top of my head. Yeah, that's a tricky combination for sure. I don't think that'll get the kill, so that's okay. Did we trigger Solemnity here? I hope we did. Oh, we did. Lovely. Casual 89 point. Heal, and then we're out. Oh my gosh, are we gonna have a relationship? Yeah, the last spell is awesome. It does have pistols and, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't think of any of that type of game off the top of my head, which is unfortunate because I would like to play games like that as well, Lukta. I think that's a fun combo. Let's see. So you would take a hit here and a hit here. That's not great. We fight and they get a move. All right. Either way, this relationship is getting wrecked. All right. We did get a relationship. I cannot call this the fight where we get no relationship ticks. Oh, a dinner cart and Black Phillip. I wish this was not a thing. We're going to try and take out the dinner cart right quick, hoping that we get the vulnerable, and then we can parlay that into a very big Howling End. Oh, well now it's not in a position for Howling End to work, that's for sure. Oh, the 75% failed? You gotta be kidding me. Do we roll the dice here? 50-50? I don't think we can do it. We have nothing to take off, so I'm going to withstand to try and get a bit of control going. Remove the blind. We're going to try and blow up Black Phillip here, I think. How much is Howling End going to do? Well, this is not going to do enough, so we would end up wasting Howling End. So I'm going to spread damage a little bit in hopes that this gets the kill. Oh, so close, but so far. We defend here. Should have used the milk to remove blind, but I didn't. Oh, the Hellion getting pushed back into freaking Nowheresville is brutal. Let's just get this rolling. I didn't want to waste the vulnerable, but we're never going to get to use it any other way. Obnoxious. These guys just are not, Oh, Oh, I remember what it's like to have people that like each other. That's so weird. Let's ditch that. If we could get our relationships up, I think this team gets extremely, significantly stronger, I should say. Because we're going to start getting the occasional healing proc, which is a game changer. When did I use Howling End? I don't remember that.
Slow suffering begins.
But clearly I did because we're winded. Whoops. Yeah, I'm still gonna go for the big hit. That was nice. Get the blind going, maybe? Nice. Do the command here. Still trying to salvage this relationship. The dinner cart. Doesn't quite have the jiggle physics of the pugilists, but... Oh, and it doesn't die? I'm so upset by that. Get out of here, dinner cart. Had enough of your shenanigans. Yeah, the maid is very scary to us. Okay, Whiskey Barrel's awesome. Brilliant Brew. Raven's Reach is worthless, but Brilliant Brew is good. For the final fight, that is active, so that's a good damage trinket for us. So we said we have to go here, here. Wait, we need 2 more. 1, 2. If I go 1, 2... Yeah, so we need to take one of these 2. How much mastery are we sitting on in our inventory? We're sitting on 2. We could pick up 2 more, or we can get an assistance encounter. I'm gonna go double mastery, I think. Even though there aren't a lot of skills that I'm like dying to. Oh, well, if everyone votes for this, I'll go to the assistance encounter. We'll avoid hopefully we'll be able to avoid a ambush by going to the assistance encounter. Maybe. And hold on a second. Let's this is such a run where a surgeon's table would be so incredibly useful. The fact that we haven't found one is somewhat comical. Let's do that. I'm going to keep trying to get Baldwin and Barristan to not hate each other, but it's easier said than done. An antiquarian. Wow, we went before the antiquarian. That's so incredibly rare, I feel like. Now they're all going. We need like a reverberating redoubt, which I don't even think we're going to have the baubles for if it showed up as an in item. But got me good. That's very scary. We don't need dots on everyone. Please and thank you. And I think we do this just to try and mitigate a bit of stress. I don't like that it's like our jester goes and then our whole team has to go. Doesn't feel good. But Howling End will bypass this. Stop Festering Vaporsing. This is gonna wear us down in a big way. I'm not super concerned about the Hellion. Maybe I should be more concerned, but she can at least use Adrenaline Rush. Although I'm still gonna hit her with that. I should have directed that here to remove some guard tokens. That's what we're talking about, though. I need to get more serious about removing stress, though. Because if this guy keeps Festering Vaporsing, things are gonna get messy. Okay, as soon as we get them off the back line, things get a little more manageable. I don't think that attack needs to have stress on it. Just saying. We'll do Bloodlust because in a second they'll be up in the front. It goes to show you how much taunt affects this fight. I don't really want to do the stress heal because the -2 here is good. The -2 here, though, ruins getting a full Jester heal. I think I bellow to try and remove some of the dodge tokens. Some of the endless dodge tokens. Goodbye.
A trifling matter.
Just keep stacking those dodge tokens. Maybe I do this not on the Jester. Just because I don't think this fight's going to go that much longer. Still on cooldown. Poppycock. I'll swing at him. He's got dodge for days. Trust me, Violet, if there was anything I could do about it. This guy just keeps putting up dodge tokens, and I don't have a lot of ways to remove said dodge tokens, so... I can remove a dodge token with Bellow, and then I can at least get a hit with the Leper if he doesn't dodge again. Oh, and that removed... Oh, and now we hit when I'm blinded and he's dodging. Grumble, grumble. The Bellow helped though, because we slowed him down, at least. All right, we get one chance here before he gets to go again. Poof! Up in a ball of smoke, as antiquarians tend to.
Cut down these nightmares and
Oh,
blaze the trail to
I don't think we've had this one before. Shimmering Crown. If relics above 35, apply Dazed on hit. I could see that going on the Man-at-Arms, actually. Because we could Bellow to daze, like, everyone. The Stress Relief Trinket was good, but... We got a lot of stimulants now. This is garbage. The playing cards I'm nervous about, but I think we hang on to them. And then you have these. Can put that there. All right. We have 11 torch. We're going to make it. to the assistance encounter, which we will probably choose a plus torch option, unless they offer us something really crazy. Well, that's a step in the wrong direction for their relationship, but we'll do it. Gives us a bit of torch to get the rest of the way through this. More smoke bombs are good, but holy cow. Fisherman's net. Not that useful. 1 medicinal herb. Feels pretty valuable. We don't need a second stack of stale bread. In fact, with 2 steak and spuds, no, we may actually need the bread. We've been hanging on to this dark impulse like it's going to do something for us. The short answer is it's probably not. And we're probably also not going to get to 100 baubles. But... so we would only get there if we decide to go all the way on the Guardian fight. And then what's like the best trinket we could get? We get the 40% damage trinket that we could put on Boudica, which would be a 5% improvement over this. The Glint of Hope. What is the Glint of Hope? I apologize that I don't know what that is. I'm going to discard the Dark Impulse. I don't think there's a single thing we can get from a Dark Impulse that would be worth picking up. We need to go left if we want to get the item. Oh, the fire grenade was something else. Oh, no worries, Violet. Thank you for the recommendation, though. Settle down, kids. Settle down. Ambush. Ambushes have been hitting us hard. I am sad. Grumble. That's all I have to say about that. Oh my gosh, and that's insane. The move, too, is just such a slap in the face. Gonna get this rolling. I don't want to leave her because he's probably going to protect the child. Oh, okay, he did not protect the child I expected him to. Go figure. That is a lot of damage. Oh, stress damage, that is. Alright, well. And that's not cool. You couldn't do your work over there? Let's move you up now. Get this rolling. We can do this, but this is going to put us below. Yeah, that's fine. We can use bolsters effectively here. Wait, wasn't that supposed to remove the... Hold on a second. Let me read bolster here. Oh, it doesn't remove horror. Okay, that was just my mistake. Never mind. I was going to say, if we hit for 2, she goes away. Light these both up. It was a pretty weak Howling End. I'm going to use a Solemnity just to keep the stress in check, which is frustrating to say the least. Yeah, casual 4 stress damage, as you do. I'm going to slow him down for next turn, see if we can get some work in. Why does this guy keep resisting? This is ridiculous. In round 4 or 5, we're going to be able to kill this guy. We may have a hard time killing this guy, though. the wrong turn order is really going to ruin things for us here. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone needs to, for sure. Let's see. This is very hard for me. I'm trying to figure out. I think we want this guy to go last. So I guess. Oh, we can't bellow 2 times in a row. Who's the most likely to be able to hit him? Sarmenti's going to go first and going to be totally worthless. Oh, actually, Retribution might be the play. We might get some damage out of a riposte here. That might be the play by forcing the attack there. Yeah, see, so Sarmenti doesn't get any action. Get rid of the crit. We don't need to take a crit for no reason. Aha! Yes! All right, we puzzled that one out. We used our brains slightly.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of
I need the 4 relics, or I would discard that, because, yeah, I'm not gonna put a move resist trinket on, no matter how rough the situation is. I am so curious how the final fight is gonna go. This has been such a wild journey. For anyone who has tuned in late in this run, we lost 2 people against the Harvest Child in the first zone, and we still managed to scrape back, which feels really good. Like, I feel like we really, it was an accomplishment just to scrape back, but where are we gonna go? We have this done, so we can take the Oasis. I want to do the Oasis because maybe we can get some relationships built.
a sanctum of tranquility awaits.
Because what we really need is to get a few more relationships so that in the final zone, that's not how you build relationships. So in the final zone, we have some chance of, oh, everybody's melting down like nobody's business. Yeah, we're not going to have any relationships in the final zone. Oh, but everyone agrees with this, so hold on a second. This could be a big boon for us. Sarmenti needs relationships with everyone, and we get -5 stress and the water, so that's pretty huge. How much did that improve our relationship? A little bit. A little bit. Put these here, put that there. Now, there is an argument to be made that we should go all the way on this final fight. We already have 3 mastery plus the 1 from this. Barristan, don't do anything that I would regret. Ablative powder is not that useful. Yeah, we're just not going to have the relationships to lean on, which is going to make the final fight a little rough. And every fight has to be an ambush, so you know how it goes. It is tradition that every fight be an ambush. It's more fun that way, right?
Steady yourself.
Casual 27. Casual 27 in return.
Finish this quickly.
I should probably let her take some hits so that we can use adrenaline to get her back up to speed, but
Empowered, emboldened.
yeah, because he had no attacks that could target Baldwin. That's what the game is telling me, and I am skeptical, to say the least.
There is comfort.
We're not getting to where we need to go. Resisted the slow. We're going to fade to black to get them back into order for next turn, so... Almost roasted. Let's Solemnity, just to clean up the stress a little bit. All right.
Straightforward and effective.
We're looking pretty good. I don't think there's any value in us pushing through. We don't care about the Cultist Trinket at the end. The only thing we could pick up is some Healing Salve, and that's, you know, good but not great. We may get ambushed before we get to our final destination. There is that possibility. What would I get rid of here? Stimulant, single medicinal herb? Yeah, I think that's probably going to go. All right, let's see if 10 torch lasts us 6 leagues. Yes, become friends, everyone. This is the last moment. One torch. 1 league, 0 torch. Do we get ambushed? We don't. All right. Dodged the ambush bullet. Lukta, you're switching over. You're defecting to the Twitch side of things, I see. Wherever people want to watch, I'm happy to have you.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Boisterous and sneaky on Baldwin. I'm gonna say that's not what I'm excited about. Shambler's Altar. 100% scout chance of academic studies. All right, we're gonna take that. I think the crit on the first swing here is probably worth it. We can potentially delete some folks. Let's see, and then I would not necessarily agree with that. I'm going to roll the dice on the playing card. Oh, actually, let's see what we're rocking in the Provisioner here. 2 triage kits is very big. I want to buy both of those. We have 96, so we can buy something here. Hag's Horde is probably going to be the buy for the extra hit points. Yeah, Guardian Gauntlets isn't that useful. So Hag's Horde gets bought. Then Invigorating Stew is good, but let's see. We're going to start out with the triage kits. We need those for the final fight, just for sustain. Invigorating Stew is good. Boxing Gloves is good. How is our hit points right now? They're pretty good. Let's use our Stake and Spuds. Unfortunately, we can't use them on the people that we necessarily want to. It's going to be Invigorating Stew for both of you. Baldwin hits Burly 100 hit points even. And then Strength tokens. Okay, we like the positive relationship. Let's, oh. All right, we're getting our second positive.
2 facets of the same stone.
That feels pretty good.
Without the other.
I'll roll the dice on the playing cards too, even though they have a tendency to be less than awesome. We have some relationships. Oh, now you guys can eat. Do we have any Steak and Spuds for sale? No. All right. The eating sound is one of the worst sounds. We don't need the stitching kit. More smoke bombs are always a welcome addition. Is there anything else we want to buy here? My Time in the Desert, not that useful. Clarifying Poultices are good for the final fight. So I'll grab that. Greek Fire. I kind of want it for the final fight. And then we buy all of the smoke bombs. Okay, so for the final fight, Ruin is good. We can swap that in because we don't need to clear corpses at that point. Barristan. So, okay. Here's something I got some flack for in the YouTube comments that I wanted to explain. when I go into the final fight, I will often take an ability that someone can only use or can use in the front rank. I do that because if the entire party is dead, nothing feels worse than having someone in the front row that literally can't do anything. So that's why I do that. All right, Barristan goes up to a nice tasty 112 hit points. Barristan's already resisting stuns, so I think Boudica gets the stun poultice. We have a lot of garbage in there. So he picked up Ruin. I'm gonna pick up Crush on Barristan because we may put that in. And I am also going to pick up let's see. Improved Adrenaline Rush is really good for the final fight. We will likely use it. I am sad to say. And then there's one other thing that I was like, oh, we should take. And now I've lost it. Kind of looking at you, Razor's Wit. Adding combo points is good. Okay. We're going to the mountain. We're broke. Well, we're almost broke, actually. We can pick up a Gnarly Knuckles. That should do us. That should be good for someone. You already have your Gnarly Knuckles. The calibrating sensor is not going to do much on the last fight, but the second to last fight, it'll actually be pretty handy. So we'll improve your Gnarly Knuckles, and we'll save this for later. Okay, and then items-wise, we don't need the milk-soaked linen. For the final fight, you're probably going to carry the triage kits, and we'll hang on to them a little early. Medicinal herb, we can leave it in there, and then mineral water we'll use in the fights leading up to it. All right. Let's do this thing.